So I uploaded my first YouTube video on February 24th, 2012. 12 and a half years ago at this point. And I've learned a lot over posting for maybe even 500 videos in my YouTube journey lifetime. Right? I've gotten tens of thousands of views over the last decade. And so I want to talk to you guys about how I went from never even hitting 100 subscribers on my first YouTube channel, back when I was 8-10 years old. I got thousands of views on that channel. Like, I think I have 30,000 views on that channel, never even hit 100 subscribers. Actually, that's a lie. I hit like 101 or 102, and that's where I peaked. But I want to talk to you how I went from that, right, to a decade later, starting in May, right? I started this channel taking this seriously back in December, like here and there. And I went from like 13 to like 69 subscribers from December to May. But from May to where I'm at right now, October, right? So it's been almost 5 months since May 15th to October 11th or 12th today is. I've went from 69 subscribers on May 15th to over 1,200 subscribers in the past 5 months. And I did most of that in 3 months. We're from 69 to 1,000 subscribers. I believe it was August 2nd, I believe. And there's just one thing I have to tell you, okay? Be yourself all the way. Be authentic, all right? Because no one cares about putting a mask on. Like, let me give you this example. Let's say you wanted to go out on a date, right? And you go out, you meet this beautiful woman, or you see this, like, you go out with this amazing guy, right? And it's super awesome. You love the date, blah 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 blah. And then the next day, you text them, and then it's like, oh yeah, let's hang out again. Cool, let's do it. Next day, y'all go out again. But it's completely different now. The vibe is completely different. Let's say on day one, they had like all this energy, they were showing up, super funny, super charismatic, whatever. And then the next day, they're just like, I'm just blah. I don't know what that was. But that's such a shift, like from one person to another. That's a completely different person. And so if you really like person one, but now you're getting person two, what the fuck, right? What is going on, right? Like, you feel cheated, and I'd feel cheated too. And so when we show up as one thing, right, a mask, people get attracted to that mask. But when we take the mask off, what happens? It's like, this ain't who I came for. And so we can't put out mask energy, because only people attracted to that mask will come. And then when we eventually take the mask off, because wearing the mask gets tiresome, what happens? Everyone goes, because they were never there for you, they were there for the mask. Wearing the mask gets too hard, it gets too tiring. Don't do that shit. Just be yourself. It's way easier and way more fun. Right? When you just show up authentically as your truest self, your people will be attracted to that. I played the YouTube game for years, never truly embodying my authenticity. For a decade, I just did this because I didn't know how to be myself. I didn't know how to truly express. I love to say that creation is merely an expression of the self. But we can get these blocks on our creativity, on our ability to create, because we don't feel comfortable being ourselves. If creation is an expression of the self, how can we create something that externalizes something internally if we feel like what's internal isn't good enough? If we feel like it's not good, if it's not valid, if it's not valued, if we believe we're not loved, we believe we're not worthy, we believe we're not good enough, whatever it is, these things will implant our mind, implant our subconscious, our emotional well-being. That will be our internal state. And if that's in our internal state, insecurity, unworthiness, unlove, not feeling good enough, whatever, insecurity, why would you want to create something that expresses that? You probably wouldn't. And so when we have these blocks on our creativity, I like to call them, attacks on our authenticity, walls up that don't allow us to be vulnerable, allow us to express, right? These things get in our way of showing up as ourselves and just being able to express authentically as ourselves. And if we can't express authentically, we can't radiate the energy that our true people would be attracted to. And so you have to learn how to be yourself. You have to learn how to be yourself in a world of people who are all faking it. Authenticity is a rare commodity. Think about that. Being your true self is rare. That's fucking sad, isn't it? Isn't it sad that 99% of people are slaves? Slaves to their phones, their laptops, slaves to their school systems, right? The education system, slaves to their job, to their parents, whatever the fuck it is. Most people are slaves to their programming. That's it. They're not actually being themselves. Most people's programming, the mask, the persona, is making more headway in their life than they truly are. Think about that. Doesn't that fucking disgust you? I don't know, it disgusts me, man. That shit is gross. My hoodie looks kind of off. Yeah, it's kind of brick out here. You know, I got the scully on. I mean, I got the beanie on with the hood on the ears. Like, I came out here like this, right, to sit down to record. I was like, oh, nah, it's way too brick. We gotta throw this bitch right on, you know what I mean? Man, it's beautiful out here, man. This is online entrepreneurship, guys. Like, I'm out here. I didn't pay for this. I'm here on a trip with my family. But because I don't have a job and because I'm an online entrepreneur, I get to work wherever I want. You know, my dad actually came out here while I was like a couple minutes into recording my first video today. And he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, work's gotta get done. And he shook his head looking at me like I'm a crazy person, because I am. He's like, yo, it's cold as fuck out here. And I'm like, no one's gonna do it except me, right? The work's gotta get done and no one will do it except you. So do it. Do the fucking work. Anyways, when it comes to building an audience on YouTube, one, you need to just be yourself. If you're not being yourself, you're doing the wrong shit. Because you can get a lot of reps in doing something. You know, you can get reps in creating offers, creating content, creating products, whatever it is. Creating, like, doing video ideas, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to make. But you're getting reps in doing the wrong thing because you're not the correct version of yourself. What's up? Okay, cool. I'm coming in soon. But yeah, guys, it's like you're not being the right version of yourself, so you're doing wrongs in the route, and you're getting reps in the wrong shit. When you get the reps in being your true self, that is when you can actually start making progress. Let me just give you a couple practical tips for actually growing on YouTube. So being yourself is the core, right? Having good ideas that people are interested in. So I make educational content. I also love filmmaking. But when it comes, like, at the end of the day, I'm here to serve the people, right? I'm a student first and I'm a teacher second, but those two are really synonymous for me. Like, I can't be a student and not teach as well. It doesn't work like that. And so, you know, having good ideas is big, because an idea will carry your video. You know what I mean? Like, I could have come on here and talked about like this video, instead of being titled my honest advice for YouTubers with less than 1,000 subscribers, it could have been why authenticity is the key. And it's like, the key to what? I mean, that's kind of interesting, right? But one, my audience is like YouTubers or people who want to like get to YouTube. Like, I'm a YouTube coach, right? I help small YouTubers build YouTube funnels for their business, right? For coaching, mentors or course creators. If that's something you're interested in, you want to build a system, a YouTube system to, you know, build a content catalog that markets your product, creates your personal brand, monetizes your personal brand. If you want to build and monetize your personal brand with a YouTube system with only 1 to 2 hours per day, come work one-to-one with me. All right, guys, like, I literally don't work more than like 4 hours a day most of the time. And most of that is like writing or like making stuff for like a product. Like, when it comes to actually like building a YouTube funnel, you don't need much. You need your videos, you need your offer, and you need how to get people from the video to the offer. Like, that's it. Right now, obviously there are some more steps in between that, but it's not that hard. It's not that big. It's not that crazy, right? But I could have made this video, you know, why authenticity is the key, but it's not targeted, right? My honest advice for people with 1,000 subs, my honest advice for YouTubers with less than 1,000 subs rather, is like, oh shit, okay, I'm a YouTuber, or maybe I'm interested in getting into YouTube, right? I'm a small YouTuber. I want to start growing. Ooh, I'd like to hear some advice from somebody who's been at that journey. You know what I mean? It's more practical, it's more fit to me, more fit to an audience, and so it's more clickable. right? Having a good idea of like honest advice for people in my shoes rather than just like some random like, oh, authenticity is the key. It's like, you know what I mean? That is everything. Having a good idea and being able to package that idea in a title that gets clicks. I'm telling you, if you can write like titles that get decent clicks, like if you just know how to like evoke emotion and desire, create curiosity gaps, and you're just being yourself, I'm telling you, you're gonna hit 1,000 subs in no time. No time at all. My name is Jaden. I'm here building a community of spiritual creators and spiritual entrepreneurs, people who want to spread love, spread education, spread abundance, reach financial independence doing what we love every single day. If that's something you want to be a part of, I'd appreciate if you drop a like, share. Let's keep growing up our movement. I'd also like to invite you guys, check out my free digital alchemist blueprint in the description if you're interested in digital alchemy, which is basically just turning your own unique services, your own unique skills, experiences into a service or a product so you can sell that through YouTube, right? So I have like a free blueprint that's available only for the next few days. I'm actually going to be making this free blueprint into an ebook, so it won't be free anymore. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, take advantage of that right now, okay? And it's also like hosted on my newsletter, so if you want to join that up, you can do that as well. Besides that, guys, love you. Thank you for all the support. Do it today. Be better for it tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay loving. Catch you on next video. Thumbs out.